basics. It has been a while since we've had a black box letter on the show, but we thought
Yeah,
that we would do something different and bring it back.
yeah,
I
no
guess.
doubt.
So, Mr. St. Louis says, "I'm in an odd place right now.
Mm.
Mhm.
I've been dealing with the same woman for about a year and a half now. Before meeting her, I was just at the beginning stages of a weight loss journey. I'm
Ooh.
20. I'm 28 years old, 6 foot, 6 foot even, and at one time was pushing over 350 pounds on a good day.
6 foot, 300 pounds. Okay.
Mhm.
Over 300
Yeah,
pounds,
yeah, yeah.
350 pounds. I
350
300
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
good day.
that's
at
On a good day.
6 feet.
yeah, that's
Okay,
On a
pushing
good day.
congratulations on the journey, my guy.
yeah,
Congratulations on the
He's,
pushing it
journey.
right there.
he says
Yeah.
that was on a good day. I don't have any other vices. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't go out. Food was just my comfort. I
Yeah,
never had a dad, but my uncle and my grandpa raised me, and I recently lost both to heart attacks.
yep,
So I decided to stop
makes
fucking
sense.
around and focus on me first instead of all the other things in life.
Congratulations.
So here I am almost 2 years later, and I've lost a little over 125 pounds. Shout
My
out to you.
guy, shout out to
Man,
you.
awesome, man, awesome.
Yeah, no bullshit.
Shit.
Now, here's the thing. Like I
Oh, just
said
leave her,
before,
bro. You're in a better place. Just leave her. Just leave her. Just leave her. Just leave her. I'm
I don't
telling
know.
you
I don't
now.
know if you want to listen to this. So
Just
he
gonna
said,
tell
so
you now.
now here's this nigga. Shut up. Let me fucking
You done
finish
got
answering.
summertime fine.
Wait,
You
man,
are
wait,
ready
man.
to
She might
go.
be the
I never.
trainer. She might be his trainer, man. Damn, hold
Well,
This
on.
nigga's
listen,
stupid. He
She might
said.
be the
if she's
doctor.
not
She might be
Ebony
his
K.
nutritionist, man.
Williams, just go ahead and leave her.
She might be the nutritionist, man.
Go ahead and go, my guy.
Come on, man. Hold on, man. Whoa, man.
Yeah, shut the hell up, nigga. You
Listen to
stupid.
judgment, man.
God
She could
damn.
be the spot man, man. She could be the spotter,
Listen. Okay,
man.
okay,
She
okay.
might
So
own
That's
the
a good
listen.
gym.
point. That's a good point,
Now
Crush.
here's
I'm sorry.
Now here's the
Sorry, that's a
thing.
good point.
Like I said before, we started being exclusive a few months into my journey, so
Yeah.
this isn't something new that I sprung on her out of the blue.
What,
But
weight
within the
loss?
past, we had the working out and stuff.
Right.
But within the past 4 or so months, she's been giving me a hard time about always going to the gym. I only go to the gym about 4 days out of the week, but I can't lie. When I go, I escape there and I can be there for 3 hours or more. She lives with me, so it's not like we don't see each other every day. But whenever I'm getting ready to go or just getting back, she always has something to say about it. One evening, about a month ago, I even caught her going through my phone. And when I confronted her about it, she tried to deny it. And I know what you're asking yourself. Is she heavy set? No. She's a 5'6" small thing.
There we go. There we
Truth
go.
of the matter is that the more she gives me a hard time about going, the more I want to go and the longer I want to stay.
Oh, that's with
I've tried
anything.
I've tried to have a conversation with her about it, but it turned into a loud argument about trust. I really care for her and I don't want to walk away from almost 2 years of investment. That and I'm getting
2
older
years is an
and don't
investment.
want to I don't want to
Damn, my guy.
leave 2 years of an investment. That and I'm getting older, and I don't think that I have the patience or the time to start over, but I'm just tired of fighting. I'm
Mm,
all ears for whatever advice you've got. Thanks,
mm.
Mr. St. Lou. So I'm gonna let Crush go first, and then
Hold on.
we'll ask the nigga this in these
Well,
streets.
look,
So Crush, go ahead.
you know, it's funny because this definitely is related to like I remember a clip that was circulating a few months ago.
Oh God.
It was an older black man speaking to the nature of relationships when it comes to money and love and stuff. It's like women either want the time or the money. If I make too much money, they don't have the time. If I have too much time, they don't have enough money. Um, kind of in the same regard, and I can kind of relate because I'm a husband that has to work on my quality time skills, and depending, it sounds like this woman wants more quality time from you, which you can't really control, but if this is chafing against your personal your personal journey that you're on, and one journey that I think that she would if you've been with her long enough that she is aware of, and if you've And like, you know, the thing about communication is that um it's not necessarily, you know, on one end you want to open lines of communication to come to an understanding. Well, sometimes you expose uh the truth of things and the flaw
Mm.
and the flaw and the flaws therein. And like if there aren't, you know, if you haven't had more attempts at communication around this topic that, you know, seem to, you know, end in the same rather irrational place. It sounds to me, it sounds like an irrational place that she's going to here.
Mm.
Well, I think that the big thing that I would want you to ask, Mr. Saint, uh, is do you want to have this relationship? And it's not just simply a yes or no question. It's literally asking yourself, are you willing to do the work that is going to be needed to make this relationship work? Are you willing to be patient while she does the needed work for your relationship to get over this particular hump? I know I jest and say that, just leave her and move on. You're about to be summertime, fine. Go ahead and do your thing. And there's some truth to it, but I don't want to push you in that direction if that's what you don't want. If you want a relationship with her, you have to do something that is incredibly difficult for a lot of people, and that is cultivate a space where conflict is going to be prevalent. And this particular conflict is going to be rooted in her insecurities. Because largely what she's demonstrating is a fear that the more weight that you end up losing and the better in shape that you get, that you're going to leave her to find someone else.
There it is.
You have to be able to do what is required in this space to affirm, appease, and validate her if this is the relationship that you ultimately want to have. And the way to do those things is to simply say, hey, is there a fear here? Is there a an insecurity here around me going to the gym? Because you can't spend so much time going around the issue. Try to do the best you can to get to the root of the issue.
I think one of the things that you hit on spot on was the level of transparency in the conversations that they need to have. But if someone is going through your phone unsolicited, it's hard for me to see there being any transparency there because
I don't give
you've
a fuck if
essentially
people go through my phone.
whether
Well, you don't.
we'll agree to disagree on that one. I think that it's unfair for someone to if this
I
is
think
your
it's unfair for
personal
someone to violate your personal
You're,
boundaries in that
that's and
capacity. Absolutely
that's my
agree.
point.
Yes.
That's my point. That's my point. And I think that if they were to that they felt so little about your feelings and your personal space that they would do that unsolicited, and not
Or
only
have
that they
such a
did
low
it
view of themselves.
of the that they did that, but that they were doing that, as you said,
Sure.
possibly to use it as confirmation of some sort of illegality or whatever you want to call it on your behalf. I think it's hard to have open and honest and
And
transparent conversations with someone
Yeah.
who's already
and
taken that approach.
and I
But
can't.
hold on real quick. But also I'm honestly on I'm never usually that guy, but I'm on team you may have to leave her. I think that it's difficult when you've established something that seems that they not only that they lack trust in you, but also that you had difficulties trying to have that conversation with her about this, that it turned into an issue about trust when you haven't
Sure.
laid anything down. Now, I will say, maybe for all we know, maybe he's left something out. Maybe some incident happened along the way, which is why it made her think to look through his phone. But that's still such an overreach to me, such a broad step to go through before
But
not
overreaches
having
can
conversation.
they can
See,
take place in those spaces when
but
you are incredibly insecure and uncertain about your place in a position. Right? You can do those egregious overreaches because what happens in that space is I'm going to go through your phone already feeling insecure about the space that we're in. And when you get upset with me and you leave me, you ultimately validate what I'm feeling in that space. Right. So for her, it might have been a catch 22. And again, the only struggle that I always have with all these conversations is we never know the level
Both
and
sides
the
or how deep it
depths. I
is.
don't even
Yeah.
yeah, the depths of conversation that they had. Like, what have you told her? What have you demonstrated to her? Have you told her in the midst of her insecurities about you going to the gym all the time, baby, I love you. You the only cheeks I'm trying to clap, or come with me, or participate with me,
Yeah.
or
That's what
why do
helps.
you
Yeah.
feel that way? Can we work through this?
See,
But he
And if
did
you
say
get
they
to that
tried to
place,
have a
see, that's what.
conversation, but it
well,
turned
trying to
into
have
a
a
See, my
conversation, I don't think is a reason to leave.